Hello, just going to show you how to use a Lucet tool. So this is to make this kind of cording, which is great for edging and also for cords, for waistbands, things like that, or just general decoration. So I'm just using a normal wool mix at the moment, which is this Anchor. That's what I'm using at the moment. It's quite a sturdy wool. So this is what it turns out like, and this is how you thread it through the Lucet tool. These tools are made of walnut, and this one has an oak needle with it. They also come with a pick, so I'm using the needle at the moment because of the type of wool, because it's quite fine and likes to catch. Okay, so this is how you tension it, is through here. So you pull it nice and taut, but because this is quite tight here, it keeps that tension. It doesn't want to spring back out again, it stays there. Okay, I'm just going to pull that off, pull it through, out the way, so that's it, almost done. I'll show you how to finish it in a minute. Right, I'm just going to show you how to start another one. So this is it from the very, very beginning. You just want to do yourself a little loop about that long and tie a knot in the end. So this is just so as it goes through the end of the tool. You tie a knot in it about that long. Poke the tail end through. And this goes on this side. As you're looking at the back of the tool, and put it a little bit tight. Turn it round. You're going to go round in a figure of 8, and then this finger just clamps it, and that's the easiest way I've found of doing it. And the first one goes over. Once you've done the first one, you pull this a little bit, gives a bit of tension. You just continue doing a figure of 8. You catch the edge of that, bring it over, down, bring it over and down, and pull. So it's really important to, every time you do a loop or a figure of 8, is to push down in the middle, push down at the back, and then pull by about 1/4 of an inch, about 6 millimeters. Sorry, I'm a bit fiddly with this because I'm on camera and I'm trying to watch the screen and watch what I'm doing to make sure you get a good quality. It's not as easy as it looks. So sorry about that. Okay, I'm just going to start doing this and ignore the camera, and it'll probably be a lot easier so I don't stab myself. So making sure that you hold it at the back all the time with your other finger so you don't have loose wool, and that you pull through every time. This wool doesn't have very much spring in it, so it tends to not be very giving, really. You have to not put it too tight, otherwise you can't pull that up over. But you'll learn as you go on, different wools have different ways of feeling. As long as you keep on tensioning it, you're going to get the same thing. If you suddenly pull through really, really hard and make really, really long loops by pulling this through a long, long way, you're going to end up with really big loops. You're going to end up with really big loops here. Oh, I lost my focus. You end up with really big loops here, and then it'll be a very, very long gaps here between stitches, and it'll be a bit, well, maybe not what you want, but as long as you keep on doing it a certain way and you keep your tension going, you're going to produce a nice bit of work. So over. Right, I'm just going to finish off for you. So put one over, and then you get hold of that one and you put it over the top of that one. And then that one goes over the top of that one. Then all you want to do is do a loop, pull that over, and that's it, finished. So I would cut this off here and pull it all the way through. So that's how you do it. You normally do about 7 yards or meters to produce 1 yard or meter, so it's a 7:1 ratio, because this is quite compact and quite sturdy really. It's quite nice to use. There's other ones that I've worked with. I've worked with this wool, which is an acrylic, but it's very, very fine and catches really badly. But it does produce some beautiful yarns, which I also sell in my shop. So there's different options for that. I wouldn't use a chunky because I don't think you get it through the tool, because it's quite a fine tool. As you can see, it's quite little, but then it is meant for decorative reenactment purposes, so, or for your pleasure, whichever you choose. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.